What's going on, my comrades? It's your boy FrankandtheFurious, bringing you another episode of the Coyotes Franchise Mode. This episode, we're going to be hitting the 2021 trade deadline for the first time in this series. We're going through the little deadline day minigame and simming out the rest of this season. Off screen, I made a couple changes. I edited our trade block because we're looking like we might not make playoffs, and we got some players whose contracts end this year. So we might ship them off for goods. We will see. But there are players I am interested in extending, such as a Derek Stepan. So, yeah. Right now, Ronta is our golden goose. We're going to try to ship off somewhere because he has an insane value, and we're trying to get prospects, basically. But I wouldn't be against, say, getting another forward. Because, why not? Why the hell not? So, also, I looked at the stats off screen. We have one of the best offenses in the league. Not one of the best, but we're in the top third. We're in the top third. Problem is, we have the fourth worst goals against average. That's got to come down if we want to have a chance of salvaging this season. So, yeah, let's hope. Maybe in January the goalies can turn around, but I'm going to be honest, I don't have faith in it. I'm not going to bet on now getting better. We are going to call up Prosvetov. I probably should be calling up Hill at some point, but I'm just worried about him going through waivers, and I don't want to be carrying 3 goalies right now. That's not the plan. But Prosvetov will come right back up. Have you played a game? No, you haven't even played a game up here yet. Alright, David Tendek, you'll come in down here. Against the Oilers, division rival. We beat them, big game. Against the Devils, we're going to lose. And Kemper is back now. Oh my god, sorry. Oh, gassy. Kemper is back now. Yeah, I do not know what's going on with our goaltending. I have no idea. It should not be this bad. Like, this is atrocious. I have no idea what's going on with our goaltending. So, yeah. Yeah, we're going to lose the Devils. We're going to go up against the Rangers. How are we going to fare against the Rangers? We're going to lose them just for good measure. Good job, boys. Michael Chaput is fully healthy. Chaput, are you already in the lineup down here? No, you're not. Maselli's in your spot. Let me throw Chaput up here. And is Bo Bennett fully healthy? You fully healthy, Bo? No, you're not. Okay. Making sure that he wasn't. Now he is. Yep. Alright, in you go, Bo. In you go, Bo. I like that. The rules are off the tongue. In you go, Bo. Love you, Bo. Friend shape. Alright, Nicholas Hjalmarsson is going to get a small injury. And he will be out of lineup for a little while. So, Hjalmarsson's an interesting case here. Hjalmarsson in real life, has a no movement clause. Yeah, we'll give Demers the extra minutes. We'll see if he can play better. So Hjalmarsson in real life has a no movement clause. And here's where it would come into play. He has a no movement clause in real life. However, he does not want to re-sign with our team in this game. How am I going to treat that? I'm basically still going to go through the wheel. I'm not going to say, well, they don't want to re-sign, so yeah, but they also might not want to move, so yeah. It's strange. I just think of Sergei Bobrovsky with his last year with Columbus, where he said, yeah, I'm not waiving my no movement clause, but I'm not re-signing either because I don't like this organization. So I'll just think of them as petty. Alright, I'm not making this trade, but I do want to look at Trent Frederick. Okay, so you would probably be making the NHL. Okay. I did not remember what overall Trent Frederick was. We're going to beat Vancouver in a shootout. Lose to Edmonton in a shootout, 6-5. If the goaltending could make a 1 save, oh my god, we could be in the playoffs. But instead, we got 2 goalies in real life who have played some excellent hockey. But in the game, they are some of the worst goalies to exist, apparently. Calgary, we're going to win. Nice. Those are big divisional games as the Canadiens have fired their coach, Cade Garrison. He is off the market. Well, not off the market. He's on the market now. Ty Seidenberg, or Steenberger. Seinberg. No, Frank. Frank, you are drunk. All right, we'll put in Yannick. However you pronounce that. Yannick. Sure. Go Yannick. We're gonna beat the Penguins and the Sharks. I didn't see that one against two. Toronto, we're gonna lose. We are gonna lose to Ottawa, lose to Montreal. We are 2 points out of the playoffs. Our goaltending can just pull it together for just a small amount of time. Then we might be able to squeeze in. We're going to sim a little. We're going to creep our way into February. We're going to dip our toes into the water. That is the month of February. Our toes are now a little bit wet into the month of February. Actually, that's a lie. We're not even in February yet. We're in the All-Star break. Well, I guess I'm a liar. As they're responding to the Ducks for a second, but also a fourth and a sixth. No. I think I might keep Stepan. And the more and more time passes, the more and more I think I like having him in as a third line role. As Ronta to Buffalo for 2 seconds. Hi, Buffalo. 2 seconds, you say? He had also some prospects on the trade list. Oh, I forgot to make Jack Quinn decent. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. 2 seconds. They have good value, but they're seconds. Or Dylan Cousins instead. I would like Dylan Cousins. I could get Dylan Cousins. Why am I saying cousins? Or Cousins. What the? I'm strange. Alright, Ronta. I'm thinking about this. I am genuinely thinking about this trade. You know what? What would Cousins... Jeez. What would he look like on here? Arizona... Oh, fucking hell. Alright. How many goalies? So... What? Hutton would probably get waived. Unless they run 3 goalies. I don't want Hutton. So I'll take Janssen off your... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being stupid. I just realized what I'm doing wrong. Okay, they want another player. Who do I want to give to them? This is a real question. John Hayden? Oh, no. Dryden Hunt. I can give him Dryden Hunt. So, Dryden Hunt and Ronta for Dylan Cousins and Jonas Janssen. I think it's Jonas Janssen. Or is it Jonas Johnson? Well, yeah, you're Swedish, so it's probably Jonas. Will that trade go through? No, it will not. It will not go through. Okay. Yeah, we might have to take those. What if I just do Cousins for Hunt? Cousins for Ronta and Hunt. We'll drop Janssen. I'll just go sign a goalie out of free agency. How does that sound? No, they're not liking it. All right. We'll do the 2 seconds then. Right now, I won't lie, it's kind of addition by subtraction, getting rid of Ronta. It's addition by subtraction. Actually, would you give me your first? I know you don't want to trade it, but that's right around the same value. Probably not. Yeah. Yep. All right, we'll just do the 2 seconds. I'm fine with that. Like I said, kind of addition by subtraction. And Ronta has absurd value right now for what he's doing. So, dude, come on. You really want that 5th that bad? That bad? You don't know. You're going to get a 6 instead. How do you feel about that, Buffalo? Ass. Ani Ronta and a 6th-round pick are going to go to the Buffalo Sabres in exchange for a 2021 second and a 2022 second. As we are recouping lost assets, Aiden Hill will come up and probably finish the year with us. And I we'll have to go sign another goalie for the minors. A little bit of a kick in the pants in this team right now. Let's see what Hill can do. Oh yeah, we'll just throw in David Tendek right now. How have you played down here? Yeah, you actually got into an NHL game. No, you got into a Tucson game. What am I thinking? You got called up to the NHL? What am I thinking? You got into an NHL game. Yeah, the dude I never called up. That's impressive. That is very impressive, might I just say. Okay. There are a lot of players still left. Okay, we are just going to... I'm just going to get someone I like. Of course, Jeff Sackhoff. I really do love Corey Schneider. Poor Corey Schneider. I really wish he could just find his game back somehow, but sadly, it's gone. I really like him. But I still do like him, but... we're going to beat Dallas, too, in a shootout win. Nashville, Corey Schneider does accept. He's going to be a good call-up, too. Yeah, if something happens to a Kemper or Hill, he's a good call-up. Did Hill get into his own game? Yes, he did. He played excellent. Oh, my God. The team's probably like, what? Good goaltending. What is that? I've never heard of her. Never heard of her. Never heard that name once in my life. Good goaltending. Tucson's not doing great themselves. But we are on the outside looking in. No, we are in the inside now, baby. We might be buyers. We could be buyers at this trade deadline. All right, we're going to lose to Columbus. Derek Stepan's going to get a sore knee. A snore knee. He's snoring out there. Kuhnhackl, you're still doing good. I think I might re-sign Kuhnhackl too for next season. Kuhnhackl's playing amazing. Dryden Hunt. Yeah, we'll give Dryden Hunt a chance. And goes Hunt. I'll just move Pitlick over here. Okay, Barrett Hayden slowed down a little bit, but that is a-okay. I think he's slow. Goal scoring, at least, is what I mean. Lawson Krause, you're not playing amazing. You know, I'm throwing Barrett Hayden on that first line. Let the kid play. I mean, Lawson Krause, he's having his struggles. Goal scoring's fine, but the -8 hurts a little bit. That -8 hurts. Leave the second line like that. Goski, you're not playing well. I'm going to give Oshly some more minutes. You're really having your struggles on defense, Goligoski. The Hill's playing good, and Kemper just needs to pull that above a 900. If he can just do that. It's the mental aspect. All right, we are tied for a wild card spot. We are tied for the wild card spot right now with the Oilers. But they have a game in hand on us, and they have another win than us. So right now we're on the outside looking in, but we are close. We're going to be playing meaningful games. We're just going to take this straight to the deadline. I think we may be buyers, as Philadelphia is offering us 2 seconds for Goligoski and Oshly. I'm not going to do that because we might have the chance to make playoffs. Honestly, I would much rather lose a pick that is 16th overall than 15th, to say the very least. Or a pick that happened to jump into the lottery. And if we lost that pick, that would hurt a little bit. Dryden Hunt, you are you're not doing great, pal. I hate to break it to you. You're not doing too fantastic. Alright, we got Alberta trip. We're going to beat Calgary and Edmonton. Big wins as we jump to 3rd in the division. Victor Soderstrom's going to get an injury. We've jumped into 3rd in the division. That is big. Big if true. Looks pretty true if you ask me. That looks pretty true. We're going to beat Vancouver too. As I think we're a conservative buyer. We're definitely a buyer, but I think we're conservative. Let's go in, boys. Deadline day. Okay. Can we not use standings here? Strange. Okay. Let me see. Available. Hey, any big name? Well, obviously Taze. Ryan Ellis would be interesting. I just don't know if we have assets to pull that off. Logan Couture also interests me. I will not lie. We do need a good number one center, as we're going to have a trade involving the Kings. They're going to send Colin Wilson, Jay Bouwmeester in a fourth to the Stars for Thomas Harley in a third. Stars picking up some depth. Thomas Harley is a heavy price to pay for some depth, as yep, there's Goligoski. I won't lie when I'm saying I'm open to trading like someone on our current roster and making kind of a lateral move. Like, yeah, someone like Nate Schmidt. That's a lot of cap to put on us. As Winnipeg's going to be making a trade. Logan Stanley in a third are going to go to the Kings for Carl Soderberg in a fourth. Kings are racking up some picks right now. They're racking up some picks and prospects. Thomas. Da-da. What assets am I willing to part with? This will make life a lot easier. If I see the assets I'm willing to part with. Especially when it comes to prospects. Rangers are going to make a trade. Rangers are trading Kreider to the Devils for Ryan Murray, Nick Schnarr, and Jan Ruda. That is a weird trade that I don't like. I don't like it when those two trading with each other. It's like a no-no. I remember they did it with Michael Grabner. That was just weird. Tom Kuhnackel's got some value. I mean, understandable. The dude's playing great. I mean, he's playing really good. But I probably want to keep him. He's definitely good in the bottom six right now. But yeah, someone like Dryden Hunt, if I can get like a pick for him, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, if I could get a couple more picks in this draft, this would be nice. Yeah, since we're not going to have that first, because I'm going to ship it off. Connor Garland has some amazing trade. I mean, he is playing a lot better now. Fair enough, he is playing a lot better. Barrett Haynes got good trade value. He's having a good rookie season, so that explains it. Soderstrom's got decent value. Decent, pretty good. Yeah, I mean, kind of just down here, smaller assets. They're really just smaller assets that I'm willing to move on from. But let's look at all the blocks. Let's just take a look and see for ourselves. The Ducks, they are selling kids. So the Bruins, so the Sabres. Flames as well. Hurricanes, the Blackhawks are going to be the first sellers. I meant everyone before him was buying. I think I was saying selling. As the Ducks do make a trade with the Canadians, and I think Kopaka is now gone. Matthias Janmark is interesting. I won't lie, but I don't think we really need Matthias Janmark. I'd much rather be improving the defense. John Merrill, you're having yourself a good season. That is interesting, John. Interesting, Sean. Flyers have traded their first next year, their first this year, and Isaac Ratcliffe. Oh, and a third for Ryan Ellis and Mark Borowiecki. Philly just handing Nashville a pot of gold, apparently. Whew. Florida, there's not really any big name D-men. Ellis, but Ellis is gone now. Jared Spurgeon is critically underrated in this game for some reason, and that contract doesn't look really great. Why does Nick Bukestad and Nick Bonino have those values? This is weird. Why? Oh, Bonino, he's playing really good. Bukestad, he's playing fine. They're both playing good. Okay, that's just... I wasn't expecting those two to have that much value. Philip Deneau is interesting, but he is a UFA after the end of this year. Matthias Ekholm, minus 25, though. I don't know about that. Penguins, they're going to be trading their second Brian Dumoulin and a fifth for Matthias Ekholm. And really? That's all it took? Okay. Well, yeah, the seconds. Yeah, one thing I don't really like in this game is that for some reason, second round picks and first round picks and third round picks are just extremely valuable now. And it's just like, why? I don't think anyone asked for this. Why does Evan Rodriguez have value? I say that in a really mean way. I mean, he's not bad, but got a lot of value. Yeah. We can trade within the division, which I feel iffy about. Tyler Myers, but I'm not taking that Myers contract. What about Edler? Edler is interesting. I won't lie. Do we just, you know what? Oh, come on, go to Washington. There we go. Do we just say, like, hey, we're not gonna do much there. We're just gonna say that? We're just not gonna do much? I think I might ship off Goligoski. I think that might be the only move that I'm really keen on making. I'm going to do fine trade. I'm going to ship off Goligoski because his value should be a little bit higher now because defensemen are flying off the block from Nashville. Goligoski, does anyone want him? Yes, we got 3 takers. Bruins for a second and a third. I kind of want more. Carolina, a second and third for Nedeljkovic. That is interesting, getting Nedeljkovic. Second and third in Toronto. I don't know about that. I do not know about that, Chief. Logan Couture's got a lot of value. Yeah. There's Goligoski. As we're going to see a trade from the Wild. They're going to send Jared Spurgeon to the Bruins for a first this year and a third next year. This has been an insane deadline day. All right, so John Merrill and Bobby Ryan go to Winnipeg in exchange for Ville Heinola, a 5th-round pick next year and a 6th-round pick this year. We already saw the Ekholm trade. Oh, thank you, game. Taze and Matthias Ekholm go to Dallas for a first Hudobin and 2 other things. That is weird. Dallas reacquired Matthias Janmark. Alright, Blackhawks trade a 2nd and a 4th in exchange for Nate Schmidt after they just sold Taze and Janmark. Already saw the Ellis deal. Tatar and Yolarmia go to Anaheim in exchange for Jack Kopaka, a 5th, and Benoit. Florida's going to get 2 firsts from Anaheim for Keith Yandel, Vinny Hanastroza, and 2 others. Okay, Florida. That's a really good haul. Nola Chari is going to go to Ottawa in a 3rd for 2 seconds and Reinhardt. We already saw the Rangers deal. Yep, we've already seen all these. Okay, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. My butt feels weird. The Pacific Division standing just scrolled by, and sadly I did not see where exactly we are. Shoot. Yeah, do I roll with what we got and just say, you know what, we'll send off Goligoski? Because I'm not re-signing Goligoski, I'm going to be honest. Chychrun's up to an 88 now. Oh, the psychopath. Goligoski's playing better. How did Lyubushkin play when he jumped in? Ooh. Oh, okay, that might deter me a little bit. I won't lie. Adam McQuaid and Devin Shore are going to go to Winnipeg in exchange for a 2nd and a 3rd. Okay. LA is having a field day today, apparently. Okay. Washington heavily leading the Metro. And the Penguins are near last in the Metro, and they acquired Ekholm. But the Capitals trade Alexiev and a fourth to the Wild for a third, Brad Hunt and a fourth. That seems like a really big overpayment. Brad Hunt and a third. Alexiev, okay. All right, Washington, you do you, honey. You do you. All right. Oh, nope. I did not mean to do that. Has anything changed for Goligoski? Because, yeah, I really think that's the only trade I'm going to kind of want to make. As, yeah, Boston's out of the running now. Yeah, because they got Spurgeon. There we go. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to talk to each of these two individually and look at what other players are willing to trade. Because I really don't know. No one good here. What about in Tirana? You got anyone good here, Tirana? No, you don't. No, you do not. Vegas? Washington? Huh. I think we might just continue to wait. Nah. You know, let's just ship off Goligoski. We'll ship him off. Maybe we can have some discussions to get a defenseman back. Alright, Goligoski. Let's talk with Carolina. Because they got a lot of defensemen. If I can poach like a Hayden Fleury off them, I would pretty much like that. Hayden. Why are you medium elite? That's weird. Jake Bean, who's an 80, might fit in the top 4. Hayden Fleury. Ooh. Won't lie. Kind of want Hayden Fleury now. I will not lie. Why do you have Toby Enstrom? Why? Alright, Jake Bean, you're playing really well. You're heavily offensive. You know what? I like Jake Bean. Yeah, I don't think Fleury will get the job done. Bean might though. Bean just might. We'll get a third as well. So, Goligoski to Carolina for Jake Bean a third. Will that go through? No, it will not. Come on, you jerks. What if I send you my fourth? Nope. Alright. What if we just don't do a third and we do another fourth? How about that? Jake Bean a fourth for Alex Goligoski. Will that go through? No, it will not. Alright, game, you jerk. Well, just 1 for 1. Jake Bean for Alex Goligoski. 1 for 1. That goes through. Goligoski is now a Carolina Hurricane. And the Coyotes are done at trade deadline day. We made some minor moves by acquiring Jake Bean. Scott Wilson ends up going to Anaheim. Now there's the Ryan Ellis trade. Oh, Antonio Strange is in a second went to Chicago as well. And yeah, those were the big trades. Wait. Wasn't Goligoski in the lineup? Don't tell me. I gotta redo the lines. I'll be right back. And I return with the edited lines. Pretty much same as before, with one minor change. And hope it works out pretty well. Yeah, I get +5 with Jake Bean. Oh yeah. all coming together. We're going to see what Bean can do, hopefully, in the NHL. We're going to see right now as we are third in the division. With an outside chance, we could jump up to first. It's possible. We could, and we definitely have the door open to jump up to second, too. But major thing for me right now, let's start gaining ground on teams like the Oilers, Golden Knights, and Predators. It is important we start making some separation before, bad things happen. We get to jump into March. We're going to send all the way to April 1st. You're going to tell this to me now. You're going to tell this to me right after the trade deadline occurred. So I thought, Landon, this dude has the nerve to kick in my door on deadline day, right when it has finished, and say, I think we need some improvements on our back end because we are being scored way too often. And it's just like, dude, read the room. What day is it? Because it's past deadline day. The nerve of this guy. Love you, though. Keep doing good work. As we're going to win against Vancouver. That's a big win against a division rival. As Jacob Chychrun, we're going to lose him to a concussion for all of March. That is terrible. That is really bad. We're going to throw in, thank you, internet connection problems. We're going to throw Lyubushkin in. Now we'll let him play with OEL. We'll let him play up there. We'll see how he does. If he struggles, and we'll take him out. Jason, yeah, 11 goals. I thought I did read that right. Okay. Jake Bean, you got yourself an assist. That's cool. Cool. We're going to beat Detroit in a 2-0 shootout. Or shutout. I'm dumb. We're going to beat Anaheim, too. That is good for gaining ground on them. As Bunting is going to get injured. Down in the minors, we'll put Maselli in. In goes Maselli. Our lines are probably all messed up too. We'll lose against Calgary. That's a tough loss. But we're going to hold down third at the very least as we beat the Kings. And Lyubushkin is going to get injured. And, okay, no, I thought we lost a goalie too. All right, we got to make a roster move. We're going to call up. We could call up Capobianco, but I'm just going to call up Aaron Ness because I'm less worried if Ness gets claimed on waivers than Capobianco. So, in will go Ness as this D spot is cursed right now. In goes Ness. We'll give Demers the extra minutes. And down here, we'll just throw in Cam Dineen. In you go, buddy. So we have more. Okay. We have more of these to fix. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Alright, in goes Cam Dineen. And we will continue on our merry way. For the month of March, we're going to lose to the Blackhawks and to the Blues. That's not very cool, you guys. Derek Stefan's going to get injured. As the team is just dropping like flies right now. Let me just say the very least. Alright. In goes Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt goes in. Oh, I'm worried. Lyubushkin's back, but he's just melting right now. Probably because he's unhappy he's not playing a lot. Fully healthy. How's Aaron Ness doing? We'll probably leave him up here just in case Lyubushkin gets injured again. Lyubushkin. I don't know how to say it. Aaron Ness, you existed. 3 games. That's the best way I can put it. You're -5, Lyubushkin. Cool. Cool. Alright, we're going to beat Tampa. Oh, every win matters right now. Oh, we beat Florida. Especially wins within our division. And I guess kind of our conference, depending who we're playing. Derek Stepan is back, and we love to see it because we miss him. He's pretty good. I would like to bring him back, but like, this dude is a black hole for offense at this point in his career, it seems. So yeah, Clayton Keller's having himself a breakout season, as my game just killed herself. Barrett Hayden, he might win himself the Calder. If Lafreniere has slid a little bit, he might win himself the Calder. Why did I even say that? Why would I even say such a heinous thing? Brian Hunt, please don't. That is the best thing I can say to you right now. Throw Connor Garland, give him the extra time. Sure, Tom, have fun. Go have a field day, Tom. Oh, I love you, Kunackle. And, I kind of just brought him in just because I really liked him. And then, he gave me a reason to re-sign him. So, yeah, I'm probably going to re-sign Mr. Tom. As we're dropping games, but we're entrenched into the playoffs. Jitrin's going to come back, which is big. That is very big. Babushkin, how you doing, pal? You decreased that to -3. Yeah. Alright, Jacob Jitrin, in you go. OEL, still having himself an amazing season, but he slowed down a little bit. But right now, he has a nice amount of points. Yeah, we're just going to roll with this. As Barrett Haynes back. Alright, maybe we're not going to roll with that. Alright, we'll send down Aaron Ness. And if he gets claimed, he gets claimed. Yeah, I didn't think so. I wasn't expecting him to. And next time we have a stoppage, I'll throw him back in as we are floating in that first wild card right now. No, we have clinched. We have clinched the postseason for the second straight season, probably in a long time, even though we were 3-2-5 in our last 10. What a strange stat line. Or just a strange last 10. 5 overtime shootout losses. Yeah, the Blues, Jets, or Predators aren't going to be able to catch us. Oh yeah, so thankfully, having a miserable conference, we have clinched playoffs. Even though the Hurricanes should be above us right now, and they're not. I feel no remorse. I feel absolutely zero remorse, as we are just going to sim up to the 7th. We at least win half our games. I would like that. Probably not, but a man can dream. Brian Hunt, you're improving that plus-minus, so you're turning it around, but I think it's a little too late for that, pal. Alright, down you go, Tom. Down you go. Air 20-goal season in his rookie campaign. Very excited about that. We beat the Kings 4-0. We're going to go up against a Golden Knights, but don't worry, Braden Burke's going to get a quick injury, just in case we thought that he didn't exist. He just had to remind us of his existence. That's the word. Jesus Christ. Alright, Camdenine. Out you go. In you go, Aaron Ness. In you go, buddy. As we're going to beat the Golden Knights, and we're going to go up against the Jets. We're going to lose! We're going to finish second in the division, despite not even winning half our games. Oh my god, this division's terrible. So thanks to a weak division and a weak conference, the Coyotes get to finish second with 93 points. Meanwhile, the Hurricanes missed playoffs with 95. And every playoff team in the Atlantic had 100 points. Okay. What a season. Team MVP by far, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, the captain, with 76 points, 21 of which are goals. Oh man, Clayton Keller has his breakout season finally, putting up 27 goals and 72 points. Nick Schmaltz has himself a really good campaign as well, almost hitting 60. Barrett Hayden gets 20 goals in his first campaign, in his rookie campaign. And Phil bounces back a little bit from last year, but his contract's still a little pricey for what he provides. But Tyler Pitlick had an amazing season. For someone only playing on the third line, Tyler Pitlick Austin Krause, on the other hand, but Tom Kuhnackel did really well. We had some really key depth players coming in handy for us, and Darcy Kemper will pull his save percentage up to a 907. Nate Hill ends up with a 907 as well. Fine, I will allow this. I will allow this. Let's look at the entire league. Leading the league was Patrick Kane with 100 points. Leading the league, the Blackhawks and the league. Only player to hit 100. The goal leader, is that Kane? That is Kane with only 49. This was not a year for scoring, it seemed. Scoring was down, but it was a very close race for the Rocket, all the way to the last minute with Pacioretty, Oven Chicken, McKinnon, and all in the running. Assist king goes to John Carlson, who, probably won the Norris. The plus-minus king goes to Leon Draisaitl. And this year, for the first NHL21 Masters, who is going to take home the green jacket this season? Oh, Brendan Gallagher is going to finish with an impressive minus 42 under, whatever you say it. I'm not good with goal scorers. Good job, Gallagher. Penalty minute king, Mark Borwicki. No, Ryan Reeves, penalty minute king, but it was close. Ben Sherratt was up there too. Tyler Bertuzzi, Mika Zibanejad apparently was off the hinges this season. Shot king, Oven Chicken. Best shooting percentage per 82. That goes to Sam Gishgorkin, who had 60 points. I'm sorry. What? This dude had 60 points. This dude right here, this is not even looking straight at the camera, had 60 points. The Latvian locomotive has apparently showed up a lot later than anyone expected, but he is here. Game-winning goals is tied with Bjorkstrand, Kane, and Pacioretty, each with 10. Power play goals, Patrick Kane was an absolute force on the power play, leading with 17 goals. Power play points, also Kane. Power play helped Kane win the Art Ross this season a lot. Shorthanded goals. Esa Lindell scored 3 shorthanded. That's pretty impressive for a defenseman. And Kyle Turris leads shorthanded points with 5. Most time on ice per game goes to Drew Doughty. But Oliver Ekman-Larsson was a close second. Only 2 seconds behind. And Doughty ends up leading the league. There are the defensemen worked into the ground this season. Ryan O'Reilly wins the most faceoffs. Claude Giroux has the best faceoff percentage, though. So a Selke winner will be interesting. Evander Kane's going to get the most hits in the league. Not too shocking. Block shots. Josh Morrissey is a brick wall leading the league. The giveaways. Who turns over the puck the most? What a shocker. It's Ben Sherratt. And who takes away the puck the most? It's going to go to Sean Couturier. Had himself an incredible season stealing the puck from players. Mark Stone's up there, so that's normal. Fight King goes to Ryan Reeves, but Mark Borwicki is very close behind. Alrighty, John Carlson with the Norris, I assume. Yeah, John Carlson wins himself the Norris. Even though, if it wasn't for Carlson going psycho, Oliver Ekman-Larsson might win his first Norris, but he'll at least get nominated at the very least. But Roman Josi, Cale Makar, they're up here too. Petrangelo, this was a good class for defensemen, apparently. A lot of scoring on the blue line this season, it seemed. John Gibson leads the leagues in wins with 44. As Jacob Markstrom, Thomas Greiss, and Connor Hellebuck were all ran straight into the ground this season. Over 70 games. And Gibson, too, for that matter. Tuukka Rask, most likely our Vezina winner, with a 922 save percentage in 68 games. Should have played one more. As Darcy Kemper is going to kind of be mid-tier among starters. Ronta, how did you end up doing after this trade, pal? Of course you played good. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not? Okay. So, yeah. Rookie skaters. Calder is probably going to go to Alexis Lafreniere with 54 points. But you could make the argument that Hayden deserves it. because he had 23 goals against Lafreniere's 13. No rookie goalies who played 40 games. Rookie goalies. The one that played the most games was Jakub Skarek, who, he kind of died down a little bit after his insane start. Yeah, it's understandable. The dude was on fire. But yeah, those are our most likely award winners this season, stat leaders of the season. And in the first round of the playoffs, we will be seeing the Edmonton Oilers, who, even though they won 2 more games to us, we've managed to lose so many in overtime and shootout that we managed to pull ahead of them. I would like to thank you all for watching. Next episode, we're going up against the Edmonton Oilers, and led by Mr. McDavid himself. I would like to thank you all for watching, but above all else, stay cute out there, my comrades.